If you could ask Carl Jung one question,
I'd like to ask him how the hell he figured out what he figured out, because I can't understand how he learned the things he learned. I mean, he might have just been incalculably intelligent. You know, when I read Carl Jung, I think that, because I read everything he wrote in the 1990s. It's about 25 volumes. It wasn't like I understood all of it, because it's tough going. And I've just never been able to figure out how he could figure out what he did. Maybe he had an IQ of 180, you know, like people do. 1 in a billion, you know, maybe he was 1 in a billion. So he could see things that I can't figure out how anyone could see. But, you know, it might just be incredible intelligence. He seemed to have a gift for imagination. Like, you know, some people are very good at articulation, they're very good at thinking in words. And some people are good at thinking in pictures. And he seemed to be really good at both. You know, he had a tremendous imagination and could dream while awake, essentially, and learned how to do that. And seemed to learn all sorts of things from his waking dreams. You know, and I can do that a little bit. You know, sometimes when I'm doing therapy with people, for example, I'll be listening to them and then a little picture will pop into my head or a little fragment of a story. You know, like a dream, it comes with imagery. And it's sort of in the background, and then I'll notice it. And then I'll tell the person, I said, look, when you said that, this happened in my imagination. And we can take apart the relationship between what they said and what happened in my imagination. And that usually sheds substantial light on what's going on. But he was an absolute master at that. So I'd like to find out from him how he managed that. And maybe he couldn't say, but I'd sure like to know. I've never met anyone like that.
so there were a couple questions.